What are some simple yet powerful habits people can adopt to feel more grounded and at peace? What's your opinion on this one, Vangelis?
Today, I do grounding when I'm inspired and prompted by my soul, but it's a little bit different because I'm actually involved in it. I'm immersed in it. It's not just a list of tasks to perform. And this was so difficult, years ago, because again, the environment I grew up in, energy and vibration and frequency was evil. Even feelings were evil. So for those of you that can get to the point where you start realizing, all right, and you can go to a different level of awareness, which is what I had to do, you can get into this. So I'll just take you through a couple of things that I do when I ground. It's really important for me to cut any energy that is not mine away. So like all the text messages, all the emails, all the conversations, anyone I spoke with, I have to just, with an intention, constantly cut those. And then I actually visualize my grounding cord from my tailbone to the center of the earth. And I make the intention that I'm going to take any toxic energy, any type of non-serving ideas, going to go down there. And just like plants take what we breathe out and transmute it to oxygen, the earth takes what we send it and transmutes it to beautiful energy for us. And then I actually pull in energy from the cosmos somewhere, and I just activate every single cell in my body. And I just actually visualize it, just like in the movie The Matrix, where you could see that thing just coming down the body and just visualize it. And so what that helps me do is now I'm in a place where if I see anyone's energy that's not mine, I just send it right back to them. And I do this whenever I'm inspired to do this. It could be 2 times a day, it could be once a day. But what it has allowed me to do is now I can access portals on different dimensions, all the way up to the 9th dimension. Things that I'm doing today wasn't even a thought or possibility years ago. So again, just to realize you've got all these energy centers in you, my chakras, there's 32 of them, 7 of your primary, and then the rest are organs and different parts. And so I just visualize all that. And you can get some books if you're not sure of what all this means, because, just to understand how all that works, and just do that daily practice, and you will see a tremendous difference. Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Vangelis. What we're going to do is move on to segment 3 now, which is stress management strategies. Stress is a natural part of life, but how can we manage it in a way that doesn't negatively impact our health? What's your opinion on this one, Doug?
Simplify, simplify, simplify. Start out your day slow, very, very slow. One mentor of mine said, Doug, we're human beings, we're not human doings. Another person said, most things get done through neglect. You think you got to do all these things when you don't. So I think you got to start out the morning slow. And, obviously it's great. I think you just got to keep the simple steps, get some fresh air, go for a walk, get a good night's sleep. Just practice, as I said, just focusing on right now and what you're supposed to be focusing on. I think a lot of people have a misunderstanding around how their mind actually operates. So, we are goal seeking by nature. We're always seeking, and pursuing. And in the absence of providing your mind with something to focus on, you could be all over the place. And so I think if you do have something that's important to you, that's you're focusing on, then you don't get as distracted as much. We're talking about distractions a lot, right? Attention fragmentation, cognitive dissonance, all these terms they throw around. And if you're focused and you're really intentional about what you're focusing on, like Vangelis in terms of just focusing on what he was visualizing, whatever you do. But if you have focus, everybody goes, I don't need focus, I don't need discipline. Well, if you don't have anything to focus on, but if you focus on something that's important to you, that's important to make the world better, to make your world better, if you wake up with some purpose, stop trying to find your calling and your purpose. You'll spend the whole life looking for it. If you start paying attention and stop thinking so much, you'll probably bump into it, and you'll know what you're supposed to be doing with the rest of this life that you have. It's simple. I think honestly, I've got a book, but I think we got to get rid of all the books. I think we got to stop watching all the videos. I think we got to stop confusing ourselves. And if you do all these things that people tell you not to do, that we're trying to help you with here, if you keep on doing it, then that's on you. You choose to confuse yourself. Okay. Confusion leads to frustration and anxiety and all the rest. So just simplify.
Keep it simple. Okay, thank you very much. What we're going to do is move on to the next question now. Can you share techniques for reducing stress in the workplace or in high pressure environments? Dr. Annika, what's your opinion on this one?
Let's say here, if you have high pressure environment with too much to do and short notice on things, then most people in the workplace workplace think that they should work faster and without breaks and eat lunch while they're working and so on. But that will all only help the stress to wind up. Now I want to introduce Swedish fika. It's a short communal break in the morning hours and one in the afternoon in the workplace, 10-15 minutes together, coffee or tea, maybe a sandwich, a cake in the afternoon, talking about whatever private things. And most often you can also meet someone you needed to go to for whatever reason in your work, and you find them here, and then you connect and can talk about the questions you needed. And the same principle for lunch, same hours in the same place, so you meet. And these breaks will make you more relaxed, and will make you be clearer in your work when you get back to your workplace, because of your brain had that break. And that means that you will become more efficient. And these breaks are the essence of stress management, and doing it together enhances your health.